Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. By now, you may have guessed three things about me. The first, I'm not a native speaker. The second, I might be a Muslim, but of a strange kind. The third, I might be a religious person. So the first and the third are true, but the second is not true. I'm associate professor of theology in Loyola College in Maryland, and I would like to begin by congratulating both Dr. Serdar Bozdak and Dr. Erkan Tuncer on this occasion. Dr. Bozdak because he founded a new branch of the Rumi Forum in Maryland, and I just found out that he's only a few months in this state. So I think that's really a remarkable thing to get it rolling after such a short time. So I think that really deserves some special mention. And also Dr. Tuncer, because giving a new branch of Rumi Forum means that there are more people to do the same work. And I think the work of the Rumi Forum really deserves some dissemination. For me, of course, being a Christian theologian, intercultural dialogue is a part of interreligious dialogue, or rather maybe the other way around. Interreligious dialogue is a part of intercultural dialogue, because wherever we live, wherever we are, always we have some elements in a culture of which religion is one. Of course, not for everyone. There may be people for whom religion is just a neglectable factor in their culture. Many of my compatriots in the Netherlands are such people. But in Turkey and in the US, I think the majority of the people would consider religion an important part of their cultural identity. I have come to know, and Jenna, you're right, one of the first things that we did when we came here to Baltimore was to visit you at Rumi Forum, because I've worked with some of the organizations that Mr. Fethullah Gulen inspired in the Netherlands. We worked with a Muslim organization, a Christian organization, and a Jewish organization together to organize a number of dialogues on the person of Abraham, who unites us, but also shows us some of the differences between our religion, because we have this shared heritage. But as is so often the case, and some of you may know that far better than I do, if you have a heritage, you often have trouble as well. So that is a bit the situation between Muslims, Jews, and Christians, and I think it's really of the utmost importance to learn to collaborate, and first of all, to learn better information about one another. Yesterday and today, I had the opportunity to be a participant in the Mid-Atlantic Muslim Catholic Dialogue convened by Father Francis Tissot, who is sitting there. And we have been discussing together for 2 days the possibilities to improve teaching about the religious others. So how can you teach Islam in Catholic schools in a better way, but also how can you teach Christianity in Muslim schools in a better way? And I think these things are really important, because whatever we teach to our youth, that's going to be the future. And I think everyone who is working in the fields of education and in the field of dialogue will realize that they are in fact very happy people, because they are able to build a better future. And I think that is one of the heritages that Mr. Fethullah Gulen left us, because in his work, both education and dialogue are two of the major pillars, to use a word that is often associated with Islam. Okay, I'll stop here, because there is a famous Dutch saying, and there might be, apart from my wife, few people who speak Dutch here, driemaal is scheepsrecht, which might be translated as 3 times is the ship's law, which might not mean much to you, but it means 3 times is enough. So thank you very much.